Chapter 5 Season 2 is here, and ranks have been reset. And you are here because you want to hit Unreal this season as fast as possible. Also, if it's your first time hitting Unreal rank, or if you've already hit it before, this video can still benefit you in hitting Unreal as quickly as possible. The first thing we are going to talk about is game modes. Fortnite has never straight up told us this, but the community has came down to the fact that solos is the best game mode that rewards the most rank. However, if you have 1, 2, or 3 players the same skill level or better than you, go ahead and play duos, trios, or squads with them, as this might benefit you more than playing solos. Before we move on any further, I have one question for you. What is your playstyle? Do you prefer playing safe to secure placement points, or do you like W keying? I personally W key in ranked, but everything I will talk about in this video will have 2 different sections, one for players playing passive and one for players playing aggressive. So with that out the way, the next thing we will talk about is the best drop spots for your playstyle. If you're aggressive, I would recommend landing at a named POI or landing somewhere low key that you know people will also land there. If you want to land at a named POI, I would recommend landing at Pleasant Piazza or landing at one of the medallion locations. But for a low-key spot, I like to land at the train station west of Snooty Steps because it has a lot of loot and there is a 99% chance that there is going to be at least one or more players or teams landing with you. Now if you're choosing to play more passive, the outside of the map will be your best bet. A drop spot that I would recommend landing at if you're playing passive is just behind Mount Olympus. This is a good spot because it has a guaranteed new mythic chest, and if you hit the zip line, there is a ship with a slurp truck and more loot and metal. Next, I will explain how to play your early game. If you're playing aggressive, you need to land and find a shotgun and a spray weapon and get at least 50 shield. You should also farm a little bit and try and get around 200 to 250 materials before you push other players. If you choose to play passive, you would have chosen somewhere safe to land, most likely on the edge of the map. After this, you should rotate dead side of zone every zone pool. If you don't know what dead side is, it's the side of the zone that the least amount of players will be at. And if you're playing aggressively, it doesn't matter where you rotate, just make smart rotates. Now for the mid game. Even if you're playing aggressively, I wouldn't fully recommend pushing everybody in the mid game, because mid-game kills are not worth as much, but kills are still ranked, so if the kills are there, then take advantage of that and try and pick up a few mid-game kills. If you are playing passively, again, try and not fight anybody and continue rotating dead side of zone to avoid running into any opponents. Now for the late game. In the end game, as an aggressive player, do not push everybody. Only push people who you know are weak and make smart pushes. Even though kills in the top 10 are worth the most, I wouldn't recommend going full psycho and pushing everybody, because getting the win will still end up giving you more rank than 1 kill in top 10. But like in mid game, if the kills are there, then take them, because kills will still help towards your rank. Now, as the passive player, your best bet is to have some sort of movement in your inventory and rotate right when zone is about to touch you. And boxing up after rotating, whether you're in zone or whether you have to pause because it's moving zones. I also want to talk to you guys about patience and your mindset when playing ranked. First off, you're not going to go from gold all the way up to Unreal in one day. 99% of the time, unless you are one of the top pros. Other than that, ranking up to Unreal will take time. Also, I want to talk about having the right mindset when playing ranked. If you keep dying and you're getting upset, take a little break from ranked or even Fortnite in general, because playing Fortnite or even doing anything in a bad or angry mood will make you play worse, ending up in you losing more rank. To close up this video, I want to show you guys a few maps to help you get better at fighting and get better at playing ranked in general. First map I will talk about is Forever Zone Wars. This map is a 10-minute long moving zone where you have to try and get the most points or get a 10 kill streak and drop a nuke to win. This map is good because it helps you get better at fighting and helps you learn how to take the right fights during an endgame. The next map that I will recommend playing is W Key or 1v1s. This map will have 1 weak player and 1 healthy player, and the goal is to win against the player you're fighting. This map is good practice because you're not going to be going into every fight at 100 because some people may third party you. This map will also teach you how to play smarter while you're at the health disadvantage, so you can make smarter peaks and overall play smarter. The last map I will talk about is 1v1 Realistics. I personally play this 1v1 Realistic map by Bullseye. It's a very good practice because it's 1v1 fighting practice this that is in a realistic scenario. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope I was able to give you information to help you hit Unreal. If I did help you or taught you some new information, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new tutorials to help you get better at Fortnite. Also, while you're down there, be sure to let me know what I can do to improve on the videos. But that's all for today's video. I love y'all so much. I hope each and every one of y'all has a blessed day. Peace.